All right, welcome to the Hercules Tire Sunbelt Basketball Championships. For our media in the room, please remember to state your name and your media affiliation when asking your questions. For those joining us on Zoom, remain on mute and send those questions via the chat, and I'll read those here on site. We're joined now by App State and head coach Angel Eldrigan. Coach, could you give us an opening statement and then introduce the player you have with you tonight?
Sure. I'd like to first start off by just really crediting Little Rock and their effort on the backboard. It's been something this season that we've continued to grow and get better. But when you look at the stat sheet and you just see multiple players with 15, 11 rebounds, and you see some of our players with 0, I think it was the difference in the game. You know, defense and rebounding wins in March. And they really, they stuck to it. I thought we cut it a couple times. We didn't start well. We cut it, and then we just didn't get the rebound that we needed to propel. I've got Faith here next to me, Austin, who really played a terrific floor game for us. Quite frankly, if Faith didn't have the night she had, I think this would have been a different game for us and not a very good showing for our basketball team.
Open up now for questions. Go, Lucas.
Yeah, I thought they really attacked as well. I mean, from the jump, they tip it and they post up our X of 5 or post player right away, and they took it to us. And then they started also posting up and then running somebody behind it. So I thought they did a really good job. Their point guard, number 24, we didn't do a good job of keeping her in front, and she was able to get to the paint, which put us in rotation, which really makes it tough to rebound. And that was part of our problem, is that anytime you bring 2 to the ball in the zone, you're already at a disadvantage. So I thought they did a really nice job attacking it. It's been our bread and butter all season, and today they really exposed it.
Patrick.
I just think we needed to settle into the game and the physicality of the game. You always come into these games and, you know, them having a game under their belt, you know, sometimes could be an advantage, but we just needed to settle in. And I thought we did settle in, you know, and then we were able to make a run. But I just didn't think we started well. And, you know, I don't really have an answer. I think our team was prepared and they were certainly motivated and ready to go. But we just didn't start the game as sharp as we normally do.
Coach, a follow-up here from the Zoom. How tough is it to face a team that already has momentum in the tournament?
I mean, obviously, like in speaking to the start, I think when you've played on this court and you've been on this in the arena and you've already got one game, if you listen to their coach's press conference, the first game in the tournament is the toughest. And they had the first one under their belt already. So you could look at our rest as an advantage, but we're not back-to-back anymore. So, you know, I do think that having played and, you know, getting that one game in could sometimes be an advantage for sure.
And Lucas.
Honestly, those were our best shots. I thought we got really good looks. Had those go down, we're looking at a different game. It wasn't like, hey, come out and shoot threes. It was more, let's get the best shot available. And I thought we had really good looks. They just didn't fall.
Any final questions? Thank you, guys.
Sorry, we were right here, man.
Okay. Just needed to be my escort.